Recording. All right, guys. Well, welcome to this Bit Group special Zoom. I am really excited because one of the things that people often want to get their hands on in network marketing is a really great tool that will help them to share the business so that they can grow their business. And our team has found a great tool that is very professional, it's easy to use, but it can be very advanced and robust if you want it to be. And so we are in the process of sharing this tool with all of our team members and getting people up to speed on how to use the tool as well. So tonight is just us here from the Bit Group introducing this tool. I'm going to show you some things of how to use it. We're going to have more trainings as the time goes along, and know that Shelly has been introduced to the tool, and Chip and Randy, and they all love it. They all love it. Shelly was going to talk about the shuffle on the Q&A call today, but she had to cancel it. But know that more information about that will be forthcoming. All right, guys. Well, it's time to get excited because when people get into network marketing, they often say, okay, well, I just signed up. What do I do next? Or they say, well, how do I go about sharing the information? Or they say, well, if I want to send somebody information on the Thrive, where do I go to get the information on that? So now we have this amazing tool called the Shuffle Card that's going to allow you to share your business in a very professional way. It's going to help you with where we all fall down. Would you agree that you have problems with follow-up? Anybody besides me over the years had any problems with follow-up, right? It's going to help you to be your brain, to help you remember to follow up. It's going to help to track the activity that's going on with your card, and it can also put some money in your pocket too, because there is an affiliate program attached. So what I want to do is, I know we have a mixed group of people here. Some people have the card and some people don't. So I'm just going to briefly, I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm going to show you an example of some of the cards that I've made up. So again, before I do that, what you're going to see is a digital business card. But it's not like the digital business card that we had in the past where it's static, meaning somebody created it for you and it can't change and you can't tell when anybody looks at it. So it's not one of those cards. This is a beautiful, robust card that can be a breathing, living organism, meaning you can change it. You can style it the way that you want to very easily. You can, and it can be notified when people look at it. You can track how many times they looked at it and viewed it. And it's a really, really great tool to have. And again, it is called the Shuffle Card. If you go to YouTube, there are lots of videos on YouTube with people extolling the virtues of the Shuffle Card, people sharing tips on how they used it. In fact, I put a video in the group of two women who are in direct sales. I think they're in a party plan company, and they're giving all kinds of awesome tips on cards that you can make, how they use it. And I think these women are making over $50,000 a month, and they love this shuffle card. So if I were you, I would take some time and look at that video and get some ideas of how to use this card. Now, this card is being used in the industry at large, so it's not reserved just for Laura Life. It's being used by lots of companies in network marketing, but it's also being used outside of network marketing. It's just not even the way of the future, it's what's now. So the old antiquated paper business cards are so old, they're like yesterday. People get those cards and they throw them away or they never pick them up again. And you give them the card and it really does no good. So much money is wasted every year on regular traditional business cards. So everybody has their mobile phone on them. Now the wave is the digital card, the mobile card that you can send right to someone's phone and it will be there forever and ever and ever unless they themselves go ahead and delete it. And so I'm going to show you an example of some of the cards that I've made up and how I'm using this shuffle card. So bear with me. I'm learning this technology. I'm going to work on sharing my screen. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Can someone unmute and tell me if you can see my screen here that shows?
I can see it.
Several. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Tarvis. Thank you, Tarvis. Okay. So when you get the shuffle card platform, it's $20 a month. And for that $20, you can make 10 cards. Okay? You can send these cards out an unlimited amount of times. And anytime you want to change a card or delete a card and create another one, you can. What myself and Andrea recently did is we paid $50 one time so that we could have a total of 100 cards, because as I really started using the card, I started thinking I wanted to use the card for both of my businesses, and I started coming up with other cards I wanted to create, and 10 cards was not enough, so I paid $50 so I could have 100 cards, which I probably will never use 100, but I definitely could use more than 10, so that $50 was well spent. So what I did was this. I'm going to show you some of the cards that I created. So here's a card. And most of the time you're going to be doing this on your cell phone, but whether you can do it on your desktop and your cell phone as well. So here's a card that I made up just on Laura Life itself. If you like my cards and you don't know how to create a card yourself, hold on 1 second. Can everybody make sure they're muted out, please? Okay, hello? Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Let me go back. What can you all see now? Is your screen blank? Is it black? Or are you all seeing the same thing? Okay.
I'm seeing everybody on the Zoom.
We're seeing the Laura Life card up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are seeing the card. Okay.
Yep.
All
right.
Oh, okay. I had to scroll over. Okay.
I'm seeing it.
I got it.
See
You got it. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. All right. So you have several options. If your sponsor or me, whoever has a card that you like, you can clone their card and just change your information, and we'll show you how to do that. Change your information from mine to yours, or theirs to yours. Or you can get an idea from someone else's card and create your own card. So I'm not a real techie person, but I made this card. I'm gonna show you how to make a card. It's gonna be real simple, but it like walks. So I chose a logo from Google. That's where I got this Laura Life logo from Google Image. Then there's a place in this template to put videos. So I went to YouTube, I grabbed a URL, I copied and pasted it, bam, it puts the video up. So what I decided to do in this card is to put a video of each of the 3 main products that I promote. So you see you got the tea, then a person can look at the Thrive, and then the O2 drops, and then opportunity. Okay, so first is the videos, and then I have wording. So if you ever clone somebody's card and you want to change the wording, you say, I wouldn't say it like that. I would say it differently. I want to take something out. I want to add something. You can do that. The card is yours to do what you want to with it. So this is the wording that I have, talking about thank you for viewing the card. My team and I are on a crusade to get 1,000 families healthy this year. So it talks about all that. And then there's a place, you see these tabs right here, for you to create tabs that you want people to take a look at. So in this one, I wanted them to look at Randy's story. So I just titled it, The Next 10 Minutes is a Series of a Heart Attack. And I put www.randystory.com. So when people click on that, you see how it leads to Randy's story. You guys see that? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm clicking on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then it says, how do I get my hands on these products and get healthier? Well, that one I probably have leading to my website. Let's see. Yep. Product website. They get on the product. All right. The next one says how to trade your for cash. So I went to my site. I found the link, talked about the challenge to the challenge page. So I love this because you can create a card so people can see exactly what it is that you want them to see. They don't have to be looking all over, trying to figure it out and surf through the site.
Oh my gosh.
You send them to wherever you want them to go. Become a part of our health crusade. That's the link right to the join page to become a member of the business. And then Get Shuffle is the subscription page where they can sign up to get the Shuffle card for that $20 a month. So this is one card. So this shows you right here. This is in the right to shuffle description. All right. So that's one of the cards that I made. Okay. So that was an overview of Laura Life. But then I said, oh man, it would be really good because sometimes people just want information on the Thrive. They just want information on T. So I made a Thrive card. So in this, I had the Thrive overview video. I put my own personal video that I made on the Thrive Organic Greens. I just grabbed that right from YouTube because I had that on YouTube. If you have videos on Vimeo, you can put your Vimeo link or you can put your YouTube link. And I don't know if you guys are using this video right here, but this 12-minute video on Thrive, and it gets into the nutrients that are in it and how it works in the body and how it works to combat insulin resistance. I definitely wanted that one in this card, so I put that right there. And then I went through and I just copied and pasted information I found online for Thrive, put it here in my video, in my card. Really good information. So we know that Thrive with the L-arginine and L-citrulline, what does it do? It creates nitric oxide in the body. So I would put all the things that nitric oxide does. Widen the blood vessels, soften the blood vessels, relax them, melt away plaque, how it reverses insulin resistance. They wouldn't find all this information on our website, but it's right here on my Shuffle card. So one lady that I sent this card to last week, she called, she ordered, and then she called back and ordered for her daughter. And then today she said, I got another customer for you because she saw the awesome information. She had diabetes and the card helped to promote it. So again, I have it here. Click here to order Thrive. Listen to Randy's Thrive testimony. It saved his life. I have my picture with me drinking the Thrive. So when you clone someone's card, anywhere you see their information, you'll be changing it to your information. You see my picture, you can change it to your picture or don't have a picture. It allows people to contact you. So you see here on the side, this is the WhatsApp link. So I have WhatsApp, so I put that there. My email address, my text, my phone number. So you can have all this there or you can leave it off. It's up to you. And a lot of you all, and my Facebook and my YouTube. So a lot of you all even have other businesses. You can use this card for whatever you want it for. If you're an insurance agent, use it to promote your insurance business as well. You got at least 10 cards. If you are selling real estate, use it to promote your real estate business. I mean, we have people who put beautiful pictures of the homes that they're selling inside of the card, or homes that they sold or listed or whatever. So lots of, it doesn't matter what type of business that you have, the shuffle card can help you to promote it. Okay? And so as you can see here, I have, this was the last card. This is the card for the last fitness mixer. So I put a YouTube video that I think probably me and Teresa did about getting Baltimore healthy. I put one of the videos for the tea. I put me and Ernestine here. And this is what I use to invite to the event. And you decide whatever wording you want to put in. Don't miss this great Baltimore Healthy event. Bring the entire family. This is a healthy event to kick off your 2020. So anytime you're having an event, whether it's a live event or webinar event, you can create a shuffle card to promote your event. So this is what this is, guys. It's an amazing promotional tool to help you to share what you have and grow your business. So let me cut this off. All right, here. So you see these are different cards that I made, and it looks different on the phone. I'm going to find out how to share my phone interface, and you can see how to do everything on the cell phone. When I started out using this, I started on the desktop, and now I use the phone mostly, my mobile, which I think I'm even liking even better to do things. But before I go on, does anybody have any questions about anything? And I even made a card just for the tea. I haven't made one to O2 drops yet, but there's so many things we can do, guys. What about customers? Wouldn't it be great to have a card once your people bought your product for you to thank them, and then you have a card showing them how to use the product and going over that? So there's so many ways you can use this. So I just put some videos of me talking about the tea and my experience. And I even here, when you click here, it says read these detox tea testimonials. Bam. You can put something to lead people right to the testimonials. Now, who can tell me where I got this testimonial picture from? Somebody unmute and tell me. Where do you think I got this testimonial
From
picture?
Rural Life Central.
Rural Life Central.
Thank you. Very great job. Laura Life Central. So there are resources there that you can lead people to. And I got this right from Laura Life Central because people want to hear testimonials. So I put the testimonies into my card. Let me ask you a question. Is there anybody who has the card already? And just from me going over this, you got some ideas or you learned some things, or maybe there's some ideas you got for your card?
Can you hear me, Bunmi?
I can.
Yes, I have the card. I've been using it for a while now, but already I got ideas from you, such as I like the idea of making a card to thank my customers for the tea and showing them how to make it. That's a great idea. So thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Anybody else, any comments?
Hi, Bunmi. This is Doris.
Hey, Doris.
I have the card, but can you show us how to send something to someone? Because when I tried to do it, I had a little problem.
I second that. That's what I need to see happen too.
Okay, I can surely go over that. So what I'm going to do that from the desktop here where you can see it, but most of the time we do it right from the phone. I really want you to see how to do it from your mobile phone, because that's what you're going to be using most readily is the mobile phone. Before I show you all how to share a card, is there anybody who has any questions? Anybody who doesn't have a card yet, who has any questions about anything we've kind of shared so far? Anybody who's seen this for the first time can really see the value of why they would want to have a shuffle card.
Absolutely.
Heck,
Roxanne, without a doubt.
heck yeah, I'm about to give me one.
I'm telling you guys.
I can see it as well.
Yeah,
Bunmi,
loving it.
I have the code. I just need to know how to
I love
know.
everything you've shown
Use it.
tonight.
Awesome. All right, guys, mute back out. I hear a lot of echoing.
Eugene,
Somebody
other
can call my name. Is that Eugene?
It's not as much a question as a way that I thought about using it, rather, and that would be I have this pet peeve. I love network marketers, but I've been getting a whole lot of text messages from network marketers lying to me, basically saying stuff like, you know, oh, I forgot to give you what we talked about the other day and stuff like that. And, you know, I'd get so upset, but then God today just gave me an idea to say, you know what? Just share with them your business, you know? So all these people that are texting you, you know, oh, you know, check out this business, check out this, but just share it with them, you know? I had this idea to tell them, so your business must not be going too well if you feel like you have to get me to look into this by telling me that you saw me. So, well, why don't you take a look at this and see how that does for you? Because it's really helping me.
Well, you know, I did see your post in the group, guys. And Eugene, if you go into the group, you can read his post to see what he's talking about. But definitely, like, I guess almost like reverse marketing. If somebody is spamming you or sending you information and you didn't request it, hey, send them a card back. So that's what he's saying. So definitely you can use it for that as well. Somebody sends you your information.
Yeah, Bunmi, I got a comment as well.
Yeah, go ahead, Al.
What I want, looking at your card, one of the biggest things I noticed on there that was a wow is that for using this card for international, you made a point of putting the WhatsApp on there. And many people that are out of the country, that is the leading, from what I can tell, app that they use for communications, and that's that WhatsApp. So versus telling someone on your business card, hey, I'm on WhatsApp, you have it right there on your phone and inside of your card. That's just awesome.
That's correct. And this card is global. Anywhere in the world, a person can have this card for anywhere in the world for any business. So later on, when we really start talking about the affiliate program, you'll see how that's great, because there'll be people who will not be interested in your business. They love what they're doing. They're not trying to switch, but man, they don't have a card like this to promote their business. And so what you can do is you can sign them up and help them by allowing them to get the shuffle card from you. They pay the $20 a month. You make residual each and every month. Now you've helped them. You got a relationship with them. And down the road, maybe things will change and you can always recruit them. And if you never recruit them, you're still making money because they got the shuffle card. So,
Boom.
isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
Hey, Bunmi,
Yes.
for information. This particular card that you're showing right now, I want that one. I don't see that one in your group, in your list. How can I? Will you share that one to me?
Yeah. Yeah. I can
Right.
share it. Which one is this? Oh, this is the deeper.
That's the Little Life on the power up your liver. That particular video right there kind of caught my eye. That's why I want you to see
Okay.
that.
This is the one on the T. So but this is my T card, so I can share that with you. So
All right.
here's the great thing, guys. As we make cards, so we can share cards with each other. So we'll all be like connected in what's called our network, right? So you can search for Percy, search for me, search for whoever, and just share a card to me, share a card to Percy. I can share a card to you. And then we just click on clone the card. And so now you automatically have that card, and all you got to do is change the information from yours to mine. From mine to yours, or from whoever's, to yours. And it's once you do it a time or two, it's fairly simple. Cassandra and I did it the other day. Cassandra was like, oh, yeah, I walked Janetta through. I'm like, oh, you know how to do it already? She's like, oh, yeah, I walked her through. You know how to do it? So I'm like, okay, excuse me. So who's that laughing?
Oh, sorry, that's me, Janetta.
There's Janetta. So y'all figured it out, didn't you, Janetta?
Yes, we did. I have a question about that though.
Okay. Well, I can. It's appropriate for now or later.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
when you share it, I mean, we figured it out, but I still need a little bit more clarity on it because when you sharing it, it's like there are different ways that you can share it, and I wanted to know which is the most appropriate or effective way to share it because I noticed that there's a link for the card, and then there's also a link for a link that says invite.
Okay. All right.
Like
so
if you're trying to get someone to, to send your card to someone, which link do you really send to them?
Okay.
The card link or the invite link?
Let's talk about how to share the card. Now,
Okay.
again, I mostly do this from my mobile phone, so I'm going to turn off the screen share in a minute and try to see if I hold up my mobile phone if you all can see. But right here, if I'm looking, see this share button? So if you're on your laptop, you would click the share in the top right-hand corner. All right, and then it allows you to, right here, these are people in my shuffle card contacts. It says search contact, so I could search for a contact, or I could create a new contact. So, for example, let's do this. I'm going to send this to John. I'm send this to Janetta. Janetta Killebrew. All right, Janetta, what's your phone number? Janetta, what's your phone number?
I'm sorry, you saying my phone number?
Yes.
678-756-1927.
Okay. Now, it'll ask you, do you want to share it with or without a lead page? Because you can create lead capture pages with this to capture people's information if you don't already have it. Can you all hear me okay?
I apologize. You sound robotic.
Okay.
Is that?
So I'm clicking without lead capture page.
Okay, without.
Okay. So it works kind of differently on your phone, but this gives me a link, right? Mm-hmm. Now I can copy that link and I can text it to Janetta, or I can post it on Facebook or whatever. So sometimes, so here in the back office, it creates it for you to share. Okay, that's a little different than on the cell phone. I'm gonna show you guys on the cell phone because it's a lot easier.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. So all of you have the shuffle card. I want you to your app. So once you purchase the shuffle card by the person who referred you, sending you their link, and you fill out the information and you subscribe, then there are two more things you need to do. You need to go to your Play Store and download the Elify Shuffle app, put the app on your phone. And if you want to make money, you need to become an affiliate. There's a link to become an affiliate. It takes less than 60 seconds to fill it out. It's like affiliate.elify.com or something like that. And that allows you to be able to make money as you refer other people who get the card, okay? So I want you all, once you go to your app, I want you to hold up your phone so I can see that you all are at your app. Okay, Doris has her app. Anybody else? Oh, some of you on your phone, so you can't really show me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
realize that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. How I'm gonna hold that phone and I'm on it.
All right, so you see. All right.
Yeah, I got it open.
All right. Okay, he has it open. Doris has hers. Okay, see, Teresa
There
has
you go.
hers. Everybody has theirs open, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to share a card, and it's really, really easy. Okay. Mine's going to look a little different because I have 100 cards. But so let me unmute. Let me show you. So the first thing I'm going to do, if you guys can see me, here's my app right there. So click on my app. All right. And then it shows all my cards right along the side. Most times there's just one big card there, like Doris's, when you only have 10 cards. When you get 50, it shows up a little different. Okay, see their card? Now, click on your card, Doris. So just click on the card. I'm showing y'all how to share it. So you just click on the card.
Just tap it.
And then it says preview, edit, activity, stats, campaigns, share, and intros. You're going to click share. Okay. Then it says new contact, shuffle contact, campaigns, or show QR. Just always click new contact. Then at the bottom it says choose from phone contacts. Almost everybody you're going to share it with is in your phone. So click on choose from phone contacts. And then you just use your search bar in your contacts or scroll through and pick who you want to send the card to. So Louise, I'm going to send this card to you. Louise, tell me what your phone number is.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, what's your phone number?
586-439-8475.
You said 586-439-8475. Okay. So since she's not in my contacts, I entered her name in manually, and I'm just going to click this check mark on the side. Would you like to add Louise to your phone contacts? Yes, so now she's going to be on my phone. You want to send with a lead capture page or without a lead capture page? No need to collect her information because I already have it. Then it gives you two options. Do you want to send via text message or generate link? Well, I want to send via text message. Doris, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? I want to send via text message, so it's going to appear right on her phone. So click OK. Are you following along, Doris?
Oh.
Teresa, are you following along? So once you click OK there, then you have 3 different types of messages. A standard message, it says, "Hi, Bunmi has sent you their virtual business card. Click here to see it." Then there's another spot where you can create intros. Like, I have lots of intros. Maybe like I have a Happy New Year intro, and I am so glad to meet you. It was great meeting you out, today intro. And I mean, you can, any kind of intro. An intro when I want to invite people to the fitness mixer, a free sample intro. So these are like stock things that you don't want to have to type every time. You can just click and decide what intro you want to choose.
Nice.
Right above your card link. And then down the bottom it says customize. So that's if you just want to, I'm sending this, I'm just going to say, "Hey, Louise." I'm just going to type that. "Hey, Louise, here's my card." Okay. And I click the arrow on the side. I know you guys can't see that. You click the arrow. It's going to take me to my text messages, and I just send it. Louise, tell me when you receive it.
Okay, can you hear me still? I see it.
Okay, now click on that link. And then once you click on the link, hold it up and let everybody see your screen. Got it?
I'm clicking on it.
Okay.
I got it. Now you said you want me to do what once I get it?
Just hold it up, hold your phone up so everybody can see.
Hold my phone. Hold my phone up. Will they be able to see it?
Oh, are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep thinking everybody's on
We see that one, Bunmi, you good.
So much for that plan.
Right.
Hey, Bunmi.
Okay. No wonder she was confused.
Yeah.
That's why she was confused.
Bunmi, you know it's 2 ways to get to that, right?
What's the other way?
The other way, like I said, I know you go straight to share, but like when I meet somebody right out in person, because I forget about the share part, I just go ahead and click on preview and scroll down and hit forward my card.
Oh, I never even knew that.
Wait a minute, what's it called? Click view? Quick view?
Preview, he said.
Preview. If you preview on seeing your card, like how Bunmi was showing her card,
Yeah.
see the video of yourself if you got your card set up and everything. If you scroll to the bottom, like for an example, I guess one reason I do it because I have 2 that's kind of similar. I may have one with the O2 drops video first, and then the Thrive video second, and then just the T, or could I have a name kind of similar but forget how I got it named? Because like Bunmi, I have several too. So I may click a preview to make sure that's the one that I want to send them. But if you scroll to the bottom of your card, you'll see where it says forward my card or save my card. If you click on forward my card and you're standing right there with the person, you're getting their contact information, just like how Bunmi was getting their phone numbers. And by doing that, like I say, you're still able to go to your little messages and everything, like she had said. Either way works.
Well, Percy, if you do that, can you still set up a reminders?
Yes.
Wow, okay. So we're all going to be learning from each other. So he just taught me something new, but I just normally just go to share. And then after you've shared your card, it gives you the options. It says, "Congratulations, you successfully shared your card with Louise. Schedule a follow-up reminder."
Yes.
This is key because y'all know over the years you've been sharing stuff with people, and that's all you did was share. And you didn't have it down when you were going to call them back, and you were just waiting for them to get back with you. Well, now this allows you to decide when do you want Shuffle to remind you to follow up. You can choose 15 minutes after they view it. You can choose a day from now, 30 or 45 minutes after they view it. So you'll get a notification when they've looked at it, and the timer little thing will go off and notify you that, okay, it's been 15 minutes since they looked at it. Now you can go ahead and give them a call back. So that's pretty cool. And then also there's an activity spot where you can go in, and this tells me, so for this T card, it said I shared it with Lois 2 minutes ago. It says Charles Palmer, oh, view my card 9 hours ago. Francine Butler viewed it 12 hours ago. I woke up this morning, she's asked me to call her. She ordered some tea this morning, and then I sent her my tea card just to kind of solidify and let her know what a good thing it was that she did by purchasing the tea. And then you can see if people look at it, more than once. And it gives you all the history that happened with this card. So I'm telling you, it's a really, really great tool. And we're just beginning to scratch the surface, but just knowing the basics. We're going to keep it basic in the beginning and keep going over the basics of how to share, what to say, how to follow up, how to get the most out of it. And then you can get into some more intricate things like Cassandra yesterday created a lead capture page. I said, excuse me. So now she knows how to do that. She knows how to run a campaign. So when you share your card, it's 1-to-1. So you're sharing it with one person. But if you run a campaign, that's 1-to-many. So you can share your card on Facebook by running a campaign where you're sharing it with lots of people. Or share it if you have an email blast group or something like that. A campaign allows you to share it with hundreds of people at the same time and still it be able to track what happened as people were clicking on the link. So,
sound like Cassandra gonna do some training. I need to know that one.
Say it again.
It sound like Cassandra gonna have to do some training. I need to know that one like now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
But listen,
definitely.
but Bunmi,
Yeah.
so what I'm hearing here with this card also, we with the people that we have in our system, we have been, some of us have been texting them, for notifications for things that we're doing. This card is offering us to kind of refresh our contacts by sending them these cards. And now they also have something to look at. And we also are able to find out if they even open up our cards and when they open it up. And it's almost like if we took some time to do a marketing within that hour, we can find out when we go and check out our activities, who opened the card up. And then it's like, I think I need to call them because 9 out of 10, most likely some may call you, but let's say if they don't call us, gives us a reason to go and call, make those contacts to these people that are in our system. And before we were just texting them, we had no idea if they even paid attention to our texts. But now with this card, we know.
That's
we can
right.
just follow up with them. And as they said, what we say the name was, boom. Come on. This is pretty good. This is a tool, guys. This thing right here, this make us dangerous.
It's amazing. When Chip saw it, Chip was so excited. Somebody, I can't see what it is saying something like, be careful of the laws as far as telemarketing laws and sending stuff out to people. We're not spamming. That's what you got to understand. We're not getting a list of names and blanketly just sending stuff to people. When I get links from people, I don't know, I don't open them up. This is a relationship management tool. So the people I'm sending cards to, I know I get the best results when I talk to that person and they know I'm sending them the card. Now, if you're doing a campaign and you're sending out on Facebook, of course, they don't know that. But I'm talking to the people and I'm asking the questions we've learned. Hey, if I sent you my digital business card, would you look at it? I'm having short conversations and asking people that, and they're saying yes. And I'm saying, okay, I'm sending it to you right now. So you understand, it's not that the card isn't magic. If you just send it out to 100 people and somebody's like, what is this link? They don't know what it is. And people most likely aren't going to open it. But as like Teresa's making her phone calls, she's doing more phone calls. She's inviting people to the mixer. And if she says, hey, listen, I've got a card sharing what we're going to be doing this weekend. If I sent you my digital business card about the event, would you take a look at it? That's what she should be doing. Now she can send in that card with pictures of the event, with a video of her aunt, with us doing some of the exercises, and they can see and feel the energy of the event. Now then that person would be, oh, okay, there's maybe something I want to check out. And she'll know that they looked at it. And she'll know how many times they looked at it. We can do a lot with the card. Hey, go ahead, Cass.
Oh, I just wanted to say this card is more than a business card. It's like a personal secretary, because I always, had issues with doing my follow-ups and remembering when it's time to do my follow-ups. And so remembering who watched what. You don't know exactly what time they're going to watch a video when you just send them a video, but we could schedule reminders from the time that they viewed it or from the time that you sent it, which I think is a great idea. I usually do my reminders from the time that they viewed it. So then I know they've watched it and my phone is sending me a notification, letting me know that they watched it and reminding me that it is time to follow up with that person. So this card is just everything we need. This is the greatest tool.
And, and Bunmi, you made a good point that it keeps us in the realm for how you use this is relationship building and reaffirming as well, also to stay in that mode versus appearing as if we are spamming and just blasting stuff out. So that's a great point.
Awesome. Well, we've almost been on here an hour, and I think that's long enough. I think everybody has the idea. So what we want to do here now is, if you don't have a card, get with your sponsor and get their link. If they don't have a card or they don't want a card, then just go to the person above them or whatever. So get with that person and get their link so you can sign up on that person's link. And if you have any questions after you've signed up, remember you want to download the app in your Play Store, so you can have the app on your phone. And you want to, if you want to make money, because this is how this works. Whoever you refer, their first month, you're going to make a 50% bonus. So it costs $20, you're going to get $10. Then you're going to make residual each month. I think that's like $2 residual. And you get paid down to 6 levels. So it's a unit level, paid down through 6 levels. This is not a network marketing company. It's just an affiliate program. You get paid in something called coins. 100 coins equals $1, I believe, or something like that. And then you just send it to your e-wallet, and you get paid immediately, like every day as it comes in, you get paid. So it shouldn't take long for the $20 to be a wash as you're referring other people. And remember, you have people in your church who have assisted living homes, and people who are in like real estate, insurance, dog walkers, and babysitters, and whatever. So any type of person, any business should have a digital business card these days. And now you've got one of the best out there to share with people. There are lots of videos on YouTube, so you don't have to wait for me, because I'm learning like you guys, but you can look at some of the videos on YouTube to bring yourself up to speed, to get marketing ideas. And I'm just telling you, this is, if I were you, I would get my whole team on. And if I were you, as you sponsor people, I would make this be something that you not require, but this is the way that your team does business. You just let them know. Now, this is what our team does to promote. We have our digital business card called the Shuffle Card, and you get them to sign up for this. It's not my responsibility to get your team to sign up. You now need to take this information, let your team know that you have it, and get them to enroll in the Shuffle Card. Anybody have anything they want to add or share before we go?
Bunmi,
Yes.
Bunmi, for the affiliate program, did you have to send 2 pieces of identification or documents to them? Did you have to like upload that? Because I know it was requesting that.
That's not for affiliate, that's for the e-wallet. So for the affiliate, to become an affiliate with Elify Shuffle, it takes like 30 seconds just to fill out the little form. But then you have to set up your e-wallet. So the e-wallet company is the same that Laura Life uses, called iPayout. So when you're setting up your iPayout account, you do have to show verification, identification. Like I still gotta send my my bank statements or something to show, because I'm hooking up my bank account.
Yeah, because I know one is for your picture ID and the other one is that form. I forgot what they call it.
Yeah, I just know I just had that. I don't remember a form, but I do remember I just went to the bank and got some bank statements, and I need to send that in for my e-wallet. But that's nothing you have to do right now. That's only when you get ready to take. I mean, it's been a year. I've had to go for a year, and I haven't done it yet. But I'm about to. All right, go ahead, Percy.
Yeah. Only question I have, I guess for you, Cassandra, I know I've had this card just as long as you, and it never even crossed my mind. I just went to my settings. Have you tried the wave beacon? Is that even active yet?
No, they don't have that anymore because that technology is gone. Remember, there was a company that based their whole business on that wave beacon technology.
Yeah, I used that for a minute.
They stopped. Like, I don't know. I think the government stopped it, or
No, it was Google's platform that ended it.
They stopped it. Yeah, so that's no
Okay.
longer relevant.
Gotcha.
Hey, Bunmi.
Okay.
I just wanted to give a tip because, believe it or not, there's still a lot of people out there that are using the paper business cards. So if somebody goes to give you their business card, remember to think about sharing the virtual business card with you.
Yeah.
So good. Everybody will hand you a digital business card. I mean, a regular paper business card.
Business card.
Oh, you're still using paper cards? Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, what?
And they're digging and searching for the card to give it to you. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, you're still using
They got
paper
their phone right in their hand.
Yeah.
Let me show you what most entrepreneurs are doing now. The savvy entrepreneur is doing.
And you know, the key to the digital card too is that you're showing them how to bring video to their cards.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they hear video, that they can show a video or presentation, you got them.
Yeah.
That's good.
The
only one problem I found with it is I have been in some areas promoting, and I guess the phone signal wasn't good, so it wouldn't pull it up.
The what wasn't good?
The phone signal in the area that I was in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like say, other than that, like say, just that just goes back to just put their number in your phone right quick and let them know that you're going to send them your virtual business card once you get back on phone.
Exactly. Yeah. Get their information, contacts, make that contact, exchange information for sure. Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to, I guess on the next one, we can go through how to create a card, but that's actually on YouTube. I saw that today, how to create a card. But meanwhile, for those who get your cards, I know Cassandra has cards, I do, Teresa does, I think Janetta, so we can just share our cards with you. Percy does, I think Al does, and we can just, you can clone our card. And so if there's anything you need, like right away, just hit one of us up and we can walk you through, or whoever shared the card with you, that person can take time and walk you through, or I can do it. Okay?
Hey, Bunmi. Hey, Bunmi.
Hey, Gigi.
I got a question. So I went to the Play Store, and I noticed that they had 2 apps. They had the Elify digital business card app and the Shuffle digital business card app. They're both from Alternative Development, so I'm guessing it's the same basic thing.
So you want the one that has like the logo with the vertical lines that are multicolored?
Okay, shuffle.
I think that's the elify.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you type in elify shuffle, it should come up at the very top.
Yeah, that's what they did. It's the shuffle with the lines that are going up and down.
Right.
The elify has like a triangle and an E over it.
Right. Yeah. So you want the one above. That should be the one at the very top.
All right, guys, let me say this before we go. So definitely get your card ASAP. We'll help you with setting anything up you need to set up. And then make sure that you get your team members. This isn't just about you. It's about helping. It's about putting the team in a better position to win and do business. That's what it's about. So make sure your downline gets the information. Also, make sure you know your link. So your link for people to sign up is going to be elifyshuffle.me. Write this down. elifyshuffle.me/ now listen to this. It's typically your first name dot your last name, but you can go into your back office under settings and you can check and see what it is. But typically it's elify. It's always going to be elifyshuffle.me/ and then it'll be like Teresa.Reed. Mine's Bunmi.Moore. But when you start getting into common names, there's not going to be that. So you just want to look and make sure, and see what it is. But you can see that in your back office.
How did you find that, Bunmi?
Let me go. Let me look again.
Because I would normally, I wish I could have been doing it wrong, but say just send them your card and they open your card up. They click at the bottom of it.
No, you don't want to do that way. I'll tell you why you don't want to do that one later.
Okay.
That's not the way to do it. But
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey, which app did you say it was again on the iPhone? What is it? The one with the lines or the one with the S?
The line.
The one with the lines.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Well, if there's anything else that you need in the process, just reach out. Like we said, we're all learning and growing on this thing. And
yeah, you don't want to tell us how to find that, Bunmi?
Yeah, I'm still looking. I'm learning and growing. I'm gonna have to ask the person who signed me up. And I will let you know.
Person like, wait a minute now.
I'm trying to find it because, like I said, I probably have about 2 or 3 people.
Are you trying to find it on the phone or you're on the computer in your back office?
I'm on my phone.
Because I think you're going to end up finding it in your back office when you go in there. If I remember correctly, that's where I saw it.
Yeah, it's just easier for me on my phone. I guess because that's where I started from it with.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Done it on the laptop.
Oh, I know where I did it. Here's on my phone. So I just went to the More all the way over to the right hand. You see what says More down the bottom?
I will in a minute. I got to start it back over. Yeah, More.
I clicked on More. And then, I clicked on Invite Links.
Mine don't invite links.
Oh, yeah. There it goes. Yep.
Discover Channels Network Invite Links.
Yep, right there.
Well, I'm missing something, and mine said it's already been updated. When I click on More, I get Discover Channel Settings, Announcements, Help, Legal Info, and Log Out.
You know what?
Something missing.
You don't see network. Maybe you never signed up to be an affiliate.
I thought I did from the get-go.
Well, let me just give it to you because maybe you need to become an affiliate. Go to affiliate. Hold on, what is it? Affiliate.
Text it to me. Text it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah, that's
better
what it
if you
sounds
got a
like.
guess. Okay.
Yeah, man. I thought I've been. Let me go back and check all this out.
No, you need to become an
Affiliate.
affiliate because there are people, guys, who are just customers who don't get paid, who share with other people, and they're not interested in getting paid. I don't know why, but if you want to get paid, you got to make sure that you go to that affiliate site and you click on, you fill out the form so that you can become an affiliate. So you
I
can
mean, that's
send
been
you.
since 2018. So, like I said,
No, but see, the same thing happened with me.
yeah.
It was something happened, and I had to do that part. So
Bunmi, can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, I'm glad you showed me that because I see it now. That was key for me to find out what I knew what it was, but I didn't know where to find it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So thank you.
You're welcome. You all doing
Okay, yeah, just send it to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to. I have it in a second.
Okay.
Hold on, but while I'm here, I just want to tell everybody.
Hey, Bunmi, question. Is there a way that I could look you up and see your cards? You know, so I can see which one I want to copy?
Yeah, well, Cassandra, I think, has all mine, and she can just share them to you.
Okay. Okay. That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, see, that's what I was asking about. When I went up under you, I just kept flipping back just two of your cards. And that's why I wanted you to send me that particular card.
Okay. Affiliate.elify.com. That's what it is. Affiliate.elify.com is where you go to register to become a paid affiliate.
Affiliate what?
Affiliate.elify.com. So always make sure that when people fill out and pay that $19, that they go here and take that next step so that they can get paid. All right, affiliate.elify.com. Cool beans.
All right, let's see what we got
Dr.
here.
Hash had a question. Dr. Hash, did you get your question answered?
Yeah, but I remember doing this.
Yeah, but it's been so long, we had to do it again.
Yeah.
They changed some of the rules to be compliant, so that we had to fill it out again.
No problem doing it now.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, if all hearts and minds are clear, and if you have any questions, you could. If there's a question to be for the good of everybody, you could always ask it in the group, and then we can answer that in the group. If you see any great videos from YouTube that would be helpful, post those in the group. And guys, please, there's 18 of us on here. If you all will please become more active in the group, we really want to kill and shut down that chat and take everything into the group so that the customers and prospects who are in there can see what's going on and see all the great stuff and the testimonies and the camaraderie. And we need you being more active. A lot of times people will post stuff in the group and it'll be like one like. If you see it, acknowledge it. Like, at least click like so that people know you saw it. Like Teresa put out a great the training tip video today on like when you're inviting for events, how to set goals. And I looked, nobody had liked it. Then one person had liked it. That's some great information. Really, please utilize the group, both to give value and to gain value. Doris, I like how you've been sharing when you've got customers and all the things. You got 2 additional customers. Before that, another customer. Those kind of things add value to the group. Great job, Doris, on doing that. Cassandra always helps to post and remind about the different calls and things coming up. So we all need to play team and make this thing better. We've got something great, but we just need to really get the energy going more so. So anyway, with that, I love all you guys. And it's your shuffle card. Have a good night, everybody.
Too, Bunmi. Good night. Hey, Cassandra, you
Good night,
know,
Billy Jones.
Good night, Bunmi. Good night,
Cassandra.
Bunmi. Good night, big group. Good night, all. Good luck.
Good night.
And let's pump up the volume on the event, the Tea, Coffee, and Fitness Mixer this Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you for that reminder. That's right.
Good night, everyone.
Next for info.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.